So a sunny fall afternoon, October 17th, out for a little bike ride. Thought I'd check in on this old urban bushcraft shelter that I found last spring in a forested area of the city. Let's take a look at what's new. So the new part from the right of the bike over that whole corner, that wasn't there last spring, but last time I was here it had been framed up. And since I've been last here a few weeks ago, the tarp behind the bike and to the right, that's all new. The outside fire pit, that's been improved for sure. It looks a lot better than it did last time I was here. So somebody's been coming here and making use of the place. Now the inside fire pit area, that hasn't been fixed up. That's still just a pile of rocks right now. Anyways, I'm going to put the camera on video and we're going to do a quick walk around the outside. Here we are back at that old bush shelter I did a video on several weeks ago. Just back checking it out a little bit. Still some empty beer cans and stuff. Somebody's been here and bagged up garbage bag there with some loose pieces of plastic and bits and pieces of tarp. Inside fire pit, they haven't fixed that up yet, but there is some wood here that I don't think was here last time. Going back outside. This is the exterior room, sort of. No crates for sitting on. And the outer fireplace, that's been fixed up quite a bit. Looks like that's been used fairly recently. Got their stash of wood over there. The last time I was here, this here section, all along here, right up to where that blue tarp is, and that post, this is all new, at least in the last few months. And that tarp right there, where they're starting to close this in, that's new since I was here just a few weeks ago. Take a little walk around here again. Just out for a little bike ride today. I thought I'd stop by this place, see if anything's been done to it. The outside over here seems to be a little bit less drafty, shall we say, so they fixed that up a bit. All along here they got some brush lined up, keeping it out of sight of anybody kind of glancing in this direction. It's about 150 meters off a nearby little trail / access gravel road. And yeah, that's been fixed up a little bit too, I believe. This was rattling around a lot more last time I was here. This little corner is still open, but that's not really part of what they seem to be using. This tarp has been reattached. And I think they patched up the roof a little bit. There's definitely people coming and using this place. Anyways, I'm going to continue my bike ride. I got another place I want to go and check out. And then head for home. Might watch the hockey game tonight. And I'm going to work on part 2 of the 6-day canoe trip video series. I posted part 1 yesterday. And I'm going to try and have part 2 up for tomorrow. This video right here showing this shelter again and my little ride, that might get posted tonight, but the part 2 of the canoe video, that should be up tomorrow. And this here's the little gravel road I was mentioning. Heading back out of this and then going to check another area that I'd like to go to. Section I'm going down right now, there's actually steps cut into the bank, so it's very not the best for riding. It used to be much better than this a few years ago. And same with this section that I'm coming up, there's little steps built into the bank, and I did ride that going back out a little while later. Hey folks, so we're back. First part of the ride, we went over and checked out that old shelter. A little bit of work's been done on it. Now this is the same general area, a few kilometers away. I did another video right here probably about a month ago, roughly. Anyways, came over, had a burger and fries, and then showed you around this whole site that somebody had set up as a little bit of a campsite, I'd say quite a few years ago. And there's a bit of trash kicking around, things like that. I'm going to show you around it again real quick, and then I got a couple of plastic bags in one of my panniers here. I'm going to go around, clean up a little bit of that trash, and tidy this place up. I'll be back in a minute. Well, folks, turns out I made a mistake. I did not bring a couple of plastic bags with me. I thought I had a couple of plastic grocery bags here. It's going to gather up a little bit of trash. That is going to have to wait. I'll do that part and probably come back tomorrow or the next day. The other thing I'm going to do is play around with picking out a spot to set up a little urban stealth camping area. Spend the odd night here once in a while, probably never more than one night in a row. But nowhere as near any houses, although there is a neighborhood fairly nearby, but not within sight, not within earshot. There's a road over that way about less than a kilometer, I would say. But definitely far enough away that it's not going to be a problem. I'm going to just pan around so you can see the woods around this area. Hold on. I'm going to pick you up here. Don't be scared. I got you. So here's where some of the old junk is. I'll show you that in a minute. This was in a previous video as well. But lots of nice open wooded area here. Really nice. Now I'm going to take you over here. I was here before, that was on its side on the ground, and there was some pieces of blue tarp just laying around on the ground. I scooped up the tarp, put it in that barrel, put it upside down for now, just to tidy it up a little bit. This is kind of a refresher from the last video when I was over here. And this is the spot where I found a bit of garbage. So I will come back with a plastic bag, get rid of this stuff, or even have a little fire, burn up some of it. Can opener up on the tree, I think I showed you that last time too. Remnants of somebody's old fire pit using some bricks. And a big ugly old plastic chair with a broken leg. And some of these poles down here, I believe they used to use for a bit of a shelter that was in here. I don't know if it was somebody camping or what, but this horizontal piece used to be attached to this tree up here, and there was a bit of a lean-to here a year or two ago. So that's where we're at. And the way getting in here through the woods was actually a bit of a jumbled mess, a lot of downed wood. So I also spent about a half hour just clearing a little bit of a pathway so I can actually ride right into this area much easier now. I'll probably show you that in the next video I do for this area when I head back over and clean up that trash.